Stress and squash. Squash and stress is maybe the most fundamental principle. Look at what happens when a ball hits the ground. The force of the motion squashes the ball flat, but because an object needs to maintain its volume, it also widens on impact. This is what's called squash and stress. Anticipation. Anticipation is the preparation for the action. This movement prepares the audience for a major action the character is about to perform. Staging. Staging is the principle that every pose or action that a character makes should convey a clear intention. Straight ahead and pose to pose animation. These are two ways of drawing animation. Straight ahead action is where you draw each frames of an action one after another. As you go along with pose to pose, you draw the extremes, that is the beginning and end drawing of action. Then you go on to the middle frames and start to fill in the frames in between. Overlapping action. The follow through the principle argues that when a character is in action and stops, nothing stops all at once. So, when a character is running and stops, their main body will stop, but the other parts of their body will keep moving for a bit after. Slow in and slow out. Slow in and slow out is the another principle designed to add a realism to the movement of a characters. When characters are performing actions, animator will draw more frames at the start of the action, less frame in the middle, and more frames again at the end of the action to create this slow in slow out effect. Arcs. Life doesn't move in straight lines, and neither should animation. Most living beings, including humans, move in a circular path called arcs. Timing. Timing helps create the illusion that an action is abiding by the laws of physics. By adjusting the timing of a scene, animators can make that scene look either slow and smoother with more frames or faster and crisper with less frames. Exaggeration presents a character's features and action in an extreme form, from comedic or dramatic effects. This can include lies in a facial features, body type, and expression, but also the character's movement. Exaggeration is a great way for an animator to increase the appeal for a character and enhance the storytelling. Solid drawing. Solid drawing is all about making sure that animated forms feel like they are in three-dimensional space. Secondary action. A secondary action is an additional action that supports and add more dimension to the main action. Appeal. People remember real, interesting, and engaging characters. Animator character should be pleasing to look at and have a charismatic aspect to them. This even applies to the antagonist of the story. Hopefully, this tutorial will help you understand some animation tips and theoretical concept when animating a work cycle. There is no need to learn how to make various types of works, that is fast, slow, jump, etc. But you need to know some basic steps. All the steps are going to be applied to all work types.